Well, the upcoming national tour will also see Mr Burnham focus on improving high streets. The PM plans to use the tour to tell voters about his 10-year plan for the UK. And our North of England correspondent Charlotte Leeming joins me now from Wakefield in West Yorkshire. And Charlotte, what do these people, the people that you're with there, you've been speaking to quite a few, haven't you? What do they want to hear from the PM?
Well, as is quite normal when you come out and speak to communities, there's a healthy dollop of scepticism. You know, they're not cynical, but a lot of people will say we've heard it all before. You know, the proof is in the pudding. Talk is cheap. We actually want action. Behind us here is the Ridings shopping centre. Now, back in the 80s, this was huge. It was dubbed the new Harrods, and people flocked from all over the north of England to come here. And it really was busy. People would come day and night. You know, it was one of those new, shiny, brand new shopping centres modelled on the US system. And it, you know, it really did thrive for a long time. But in recent years, it has been a shame. You know, it really has seen a lot of shops and stores, the big chains in particular, have moved out. They've either gone out of town or to other places altogether. And we've seen other, you know, the footfall is not the same with online shopping. And businesses we spoke to inside there, you know, they're struggling because they just can't always pay the energy bills. The national insurance has gone up, the cost of everything gone up, and people just want to make a decent wage. But this could face demolition here. There's a new authority here in charge. It was Labour, it's now Reform, but the plan was for it to be closed and to be demolished. That's still up for public consultation, but it just reflects really what's happening in our towns and cities, which Andy Burnham says he wants to see. You know, here there might be redevelopment out of town and in other areas, but when you come to the actual main shopping street, a lot of those shops are closed and boarded up, and it's just not the same as it used to be. Well, we've been speaking to some people here in Wakefield. Let's have a listen to what they had to tell us.
It's a real struggle. Me and my wife work, and we work 40 hours a week, and you're still struggling to pay your bills then. So, yeah, I think people that are on minimum wage and things are really finding it really difficult.
Put more things on to try and like revamp this area a bit, and you know, you put more focus on some of the historic buildings, because some area of Wakefield are really nice. We just kind of get drowned out by a lot of the other not so nice buildings.
They're on about pulling Ridings down. There's all them shops in there. Where are they going to go? Pulling the flats down at the back of it. No, it's not good enough, is it?
Andy Burnham said there are difficult conversations to be had. He knows this isn't going to be an easy ride. He says he does want to sit down with people up and down the country and hear what they have to say and have their input. But as we have been hearing, particularly from opposition parties, that, you know, you can make pledges, you can make promises, you can say that you're going to do things for people, but it's, you know, whether the money is there and the policies can get through and in place, because in places like this, where there is a lot of good news as well, people are struggling to make ends meet, and they are working, as we heard. They're trying to, you know, do things over the summer, go out with their families and have holidays, but it's tough out here. So Andy Burnham has said on this tour over the next couple of weeks he wants to have those conversations with people. You know, as we've said, he's very good on social media, hasn't done as many mainstream media interviews as perhaps predecessors have, but he certainly seems to be wants to be within the communities, talking to real people. He says he will bring about change, but action is what people want, so we'll have to wait and see.